I've been riding for over 30 years. Let me tell you why it's not about the tech or the bike, it's actually about the journey and the places you go. Hi, I'm Nadeem from Smart Riding. Let me tell you why it's not about the actual bike or even the technology that's on the bikes. This is a brand new R1300 GSA I just picked up a month ago, and it's got everything on it: adaptive cruise control, blind spot detector, etc, etc. At the end of the day though, it's about the places that you're going, the towns, small villages that you pass through. That's what it's always been for me. I mean, I've been riding since I was 16. I've ridden in different countries. I've ridden most of Europe. I went round India. I did 4,000 miles with one of my friends, and that was when I was 18. We didn't have anything. I mean, we were on KE175 Kawasaki's. I had one spare t-shirt and one spare pair of pants, and that was it. There was nothing else with us. We barely had any money. Every kind of small town we passed through, when it was starting to get towards the evening, we'd stop somewhere, and generally people would come up and ask who we were, what we were doing, and someone would invite us in and say, come and stay with us, and they would feed us and everything. And I think in a 4-week trip, I think we stayed in a hotel once. The year before last I went to Bosnia, and when I was going through Bosnia, I decided I'm just going to take all the back roads. And I was going through small villages. One small village I stopped, I got fuel, and there seemed to be like a little coffee shop. So I went in there, thought I'll have a tea or something, and I'm sitting in there, and this young boy comes up to me and says, "Excuse me, do you speak English?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "My father would like to talk to you." He didn't speak English, and he was translating, and they were talking to me, asking where I'm from, etc. And I found out about their lives, and they found out about mine. And for me, that was important. It was more important than the ride, if that makes sense. You find people are people wherever you go, and even in countries where you think they're not going to be friendly, they generally are. So for me, that's what the trips have always been about, is seeing small towns, villages, seeing what their lives are like, passing through, looking round. This weekend I'm in the Julian Alps in Slovenia. I've gone through Slovenia before going towards Italy, but I've never really explored the area before, and I thought I should. And I'm glad I did, because there's some beautiful roads here. The scenery's fantastic, people are very nice. Just really enjoying this trip. But again, it's about some of the people that I've met. Talking to folk. I was staying in a little kind of mountain hut place just up here. It's 1,500 metres it's at, and it was really nice. I had a little small single room in there, and there was Japanese people, there was people from India, there was lots of different cultures there that people are just exploring, they're hiking, etc, etc. And it's nice just to talk to people. On top of that, I mean, the scenery here is just phenomenal. It's just beautiful here. I mean, I live in Hungary. Hungary is quite a flat place. There's not many like hilly or mountainous regions, but there's some really nice roads there as well. I'm from the UK originally, but I've been living in Hungary for 5 years. My wife is Hungarian, so we moved there, and it's a beautiful place to live. We're right beside Lake Balaton, which is the biggest lake in Europe, so there's always things to do. For me, biking is about meeting people, travelling. I prefer to ride on my own these days. I've ridden in groups before, I've organised groups, I've organised tours, and I'd just rather ride on my own. I like the peace of being on my own and being able to do things at my own pace and at my own leisure. I always said if I could only have one, a car or a bike, I would choose a bike. I mean, at the moment I don't even have a car. I've not had a car for 4 years. I don't miss having a car because I enjoy going out on the bike. Yes, my wife has a car, and of course if we need to go shopping, etc, we have that. But for my day-to-day stuff, if I want to pop out somewhere, it's always on the bike, and I much prefer it. I ride all year round. I don't stop unless the roads are completely iced up. But other than that, I mean, last year I think I was only not on the road for about a 3-week period. So for me, biking is not just for trips, it's everything to me. And that's why I've got this. I've still got my 1200 GSA. I bought that in 2017, and when I bought it I said I'm never going to sell it, and I haven't. I had too many memories with it, and I always said that that would be one of the bikes I'm just keeping forever now. I mentioned tech, and for me it's not the most important thing. The most important thing for me is the actual ride. The tech just helps to facilitate that. You know, the likes of my blind spot detectors and all that stuff, and the, you know, adaptive cruise control and the assisted brakes and all that stuff, including like my Carpuride unit. I mean, I've used the 702BS most of the time, and it's unobtrusive for me. You know, it gives me my music on the move, it gives me my routes. I use Moto for planning trips away. For coming here, I actually use ChatGPT to find some of the nicer spots to visit, and I got ChatGPT to make me a GPX route up, which it did, and I put that into Moto, and that goes straight in via CarPlay into the Carpuride unit. So yeah, it's important, but it's not the be all and end all of everything. It's just something that has to work. For me, the tech is something that has to be reliable and is not overtaking everything else. It can't be the be all and end all of what you're doing. And I think a lot of bikers that don't want these units, that's what they think it will do. I don't think it does, but it's like anything in life. If you let it, then maybe it will, but I don't. You know, it's a tool, and the Carpuride are good units. I bought the first one 3 years back, and that was before they had the Wonder Wheel capability, and that's got the Wonder Wheel capability. It just is phenomenal because it means I can change tracks, or I can stop routes and start routes on the way without letting go of the handlebars. And these tools are here to help us. They're not there to overtake everything we do, but they are there in the background. I know the 702BS is working, I know it's a good unit. That's all I need to know. I see a lot of guys overthinking these things and, oh, is it going to do this, is it going to do that? It's, you know, it just gets to a silly level for me. For me, it's about the whole experience, and all these technological aids do is just facilitate that. That's it. Anyway, thanks for watching.